Craig, a 2-1 victory over Stocksbridge Park Steels. It wasn't as straightforward as you liked, but we're through. What were your thoughts on the performance?
Poor. I thought we were poor today. Told them at half time that in no uncertain terms. And I told them after the game they get a lot of praise from me when they do well. But today it just wasn't our day in where we play. Moved the ball too slow. They obviously came, sat 10 behind the ball, made it extremely difficult for us, and obviously any chance they could to time waste, they took advantage of that, and we got frustrated. We lost a lot of battles, lost the second balls, and his quality were poor, so there's no point painting a picture. Yes, the win's great, through to the next round, that's good, but we need to be better than that.
There was a serious lack of tempo for a large majority of that game. Do you think maybe a little bit of carryover from the Tuesday night performance? What do you think constituted to that?
No, I don't think any carryover. We've got enough squad in here and enough experience and enough quality in there to apply yourselves every single game. And it's become a little factor sometimes this year when teams have come deep and sat deep and gone into a low block and put bodies behind a ball. We found it difficult, and today we just gave in too early, and it just wasn't us today. But like I said, I finished with a positive in the change room. A positive from us is that we're through. Yes, we have created chances, and to be fair, in the last 15 minutes, their goalkeepers pulled off, 3 or 4 absolutely world-class saves. But we just want us today.
You mentioned about their goalkeeper Ben pulling off some saves, but our goalkeeper also made some fantastic stops. Paul again, unlucky and unfortunate for the goal, but some of the saves that he made were fantastic, weren't they?
Yeah, I think vital saves as well. We went 1-0 down. I said because if that goes 2-0 down, it's game over. We ain't getting back into that game. So credit to him. Like I said, he's made some important saves, and he got us moving a lot better in the second half with his feet as well.
Thinking about our equaliser then, obviously we'd never want to see Terry go off, but Jay came on and just implemented a little bit of that exciting, explosive pace that we know he's got. Great movement to set up Husey for the equaliser. Yeah,
I think Terry going off, obviously just after the goal, to be honest with you, if I could have ran on the pitch and kicked the ball in the net myself for us to go 1-0 down, I'd have done it. We needed something to spark us, and it actually helped us going a goal down. If all honesty, if that wouldn't have happened, I think we'd have still gone through the very slow process that we were doing on the pitch. But I think the goal itself, I think both goals for us. First goal, I thought Colin's done well, in and around the box, in the play of that, and I thought he did well when he came on. He affected it, which allowed, Husey to get in there and finish it off. And then the second goal, we've done something quick for once, and Luke's gone without people being tight on him. He's managed to wiggle his way through and a deserved penalty.
We talk a lot about reaction of your side, and normally it's due to something like a goal and that. But when the chips are down and sort of not going your way, and the energy wasn't there, how do they pull themselves up like they did, and what do you think was the change in the end?
Well, that's again another thing I've just said in the changing room. There, it's a massive positive that and they've done it time after time. So when we have gone down or things are not going our way, we still find a way to win. And that's a mark of a good side. That's fair play to him, and it's happened. Like I said, quite a lot of times for us. So, they haven't gave in. They haven't got their heads down. Yeah, things ain't been going great for us, but they haven't got their heads down. They got their heads up and kept going and kept going and kept going, and eventually got their rewards.
That injury list went one less today. Seeing Colin Daniel back on the pitch for the first time, how good is it to have him back as an option? And it's been a frustrating few months, hasn't it, for him?
Yeah, definitely. He's been down on his luck a little bit. He came back maybe a little bit, probably negative from us, from a management team, and getting him back in a little bit too quick. And then he obviously got injured again. But now he's got a clean bill of health. We planned to give him 30 minutes today, and then he goes into Tuesday, to try and get more minutes underneath his belt. So, but you can see today came on, probably not in the position that he normally plays, but the reason we signed him is because he can play 3 or 4 different positions, and he gives us options, and he puts pressure on the people in the side. And if he once he gets into a groove and starts playing well, then it's up to him to stay in the side.
No rest for us on Tuesday night. We go into that Senior Cup game against Swallow Nest. What are your thoughts going into that one?
Forces to be better than what we're today. We will rotate. We will rotate and give people that are coming back from injury, time on the pitch and needed time. But it's a cup that we want to win, and we're taking it extremely serious. So there'll be a strong side out there, and we're looking to win the game and win the game early, and that's what we'll be doing.
How important is it to not think about next Saturday? Obviously, a lot of fans are already sort of got it in the fore of their mind, and everyone's getting a little bit excited. But for the players especially, how important is it not to jump the gun almost and forget about Tuesday?
I think first thing we need to do is probably calm down, all simmer down a little bit, get today's our system. Again, 24-hour rule, tomorrow we wake up, positive smiles on his face, and then we start planning for Tuesday. Yes, it is a big game next Saturday. It will be in people's minds, but it's from a management point of view, it's not in our minds. Our minds on Tuesday, making sure that we represent this club, professionally, do it right. And like I said, we want to win this cup that we're in, the Sheffield Cup. I know it's a big thing for the fans. I know it's a big cup to the club. So we're fully focused on getting into the next round of that.